There is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to the outer limits.
Let's see, depopulation. Yeah, there are some people who would like to reduce the population of the planet. If you go outside the city of Atlanta, go east about 60 or 70 miles to the town of Elberton, and then go north on Highway 77 about 10 miles, you'll find off to the right what's called the Georgia Guidestones. Looks kind of like Stonehenge. There's big, huge granite rocks set up there. This was done by a guy who, you have a pseudonym, came in, paid cash, had this company set these things up in 1980, called himself R.C. Christian, but that's not his real name. It says it right on the stones, a pseudonym, false name. On these Georgia Guidestones, it gives the 10 Commandments for the New World Order. 10 Commandments for the New World Order. The first commandment was to maintain humanity under 500 million. I went there and looked at those things and said, oh, hold on a minute. Today's population is 6 billion. They want to maintain humanity under 1/2 billion. Looks like a lot of people got to die for their plan to work, which is, by the way, the plan. Jacques Cousteau said we'd have to eliminate 350,000 people a day. 1/3 of a billion people a day would have to be eliminated to save Mother Earth. Bill Clinton said we need to reduce the population of the Earth to 1 billion. There are a lot of folks who would like to reduce the population of the Earth. The Bible command is quite the opposite. Be fruitful, multiply, replenish the Earth. You know, God said, go fill it, have a bunch of kids. The Bible says He designed it to be inhabited. So no, it's absolutely opposite of what God wants.
What happened on September 11, 2001 was just the beginning of a U.S. government-conspired attack to bring forth the end of our rights. Throughout the last 100 years, while you were too occupied with work and watching television, an evil system has been manifesting right before your eyes. Death by the billions has long since been the agenda for the global elites. To put things into perspective, you might want to ask yourself, why is it that every disease, large fractions of poverty, famine, and the overall death by the millions is taking place every single day? There is a hidden reason for this purpose and one purpose alone: population control. The Earth is currently inhabited by approximately 6.77 billion people, and with every hour that passes, more than 10,000 people will be born. What you need to know is that the utmost adoration and love for living life itself to the fullest lies in the hands of those who dwell in the shadows of global decision making. Every disease known to mankind, with an exception to the ones that are genetically inherited, are all deliberately ignored for a real cure and replaced with the disguised, slow-paced hidden poison approved by the FDA, in which is commercialized, then stocked over the white counters of all major pharmaceutical companies offering a medical solution to these illnesses, thus resulting in the people to give in, purchase, and take their treatment. There is a win-win situation in all this, and you will reap no benefit whatsoever. What is this reward? It's simple, really. Continue taking the treatment while pharmaceutical corporations take a massive profit through your healthcare provider or your own hard-earned money, and then decline gradual steps in your health until you have reached death. Like I said, you reap no benefit whatsoever. This is just one method that is being implemented to wipe out 90% of mankind. But rather of just focusing on this one pixel from the bigger picture, allow yourself to readjust the clarity of understanding so that you are able to perceive a more in-depth elaboration of this global agenda as a whole.
Let me assure you that absolutely nothing that I'm going to tell you is exaggerated, is interpolated, or is imagined. Everything I'm going to tell you is documented. He who controls food controls the world. Well, they said in 1962, we're going to work toward total global implementation of Codex Alimentarius on December 31st, 2009. They were sort of guidelines. Now, Codex Alimentarius Commission is administered by the World Health Organization, WHO, and the FAO, the Food and Agriculture Organization. They fund Codex and they run it at the request of the UN. So they're mommy and daddy to Codex Alimentarius. In 1994, Codex, with no notice here in this country whatsoever, declared nutrients, put on your intellectual seatbelts, declared nutrients to be toxins. They're poisons. Under Codex, every dairy cow on the planet must be treated with Monsanto's recombinant bovine growth hormone. Furthermore, under Codex, every animal used for food on the planet must be treated with subclinical antibiotics and must be treated with exogenous growth hormones. If you do the numbers in the WHO-FAO projections, the epidemiological projections, they estimate, not I, that just the vitamin and mineral guideline alone, when it goes into global implementation on December 31st, 2009, will result in a minimum